Hi folks, I'm going to talk about melting plastic bag levels together to create thicker plastic, just using your iron. Now I am using parchment paper, and I put a pad of, you can put newspaper, or you could use an ironing board. You don't want it too soft, but you want something under it so that it's not going to damage the surface that you're ironing on. So in this case, I've got a piece of parchment paper, and I saved a plastic bag that is yellow just because I did. And I've got another piece of parchment paper. I used a different color just so we can kind of see through it a little bit. And I'm going to use my iron. And my iron is set on 3, so it's on the high end of permanent press. So I don't want it really low because it won't do anything. I don't want it really high because it's going to melt too much. So pardon my paper rustling there. So as you iron over that, iron over slowly, you may find that you get some bubbles. If you do, all you gotta do is kind of stab that bubble, take an X-Acto knife or scissors or something, and cut or stab that bubble, release the air, and then you should be good. But if you use that parchment paper, you shouldn't have any trouble with it sticking to your iron. So that will fuse just the original 2 layers, but you also can add other things or layer that further. So peel off that parchment. You can just keep folding it over, layering it to get it thicker. You could also use a contrasting plastic. So in this case, I had a black plastic bag. I cut up pieces and tried to strip just to see if it would stick, and it does, and really I can't feel the difference there. I took a clear bag. It actually was a piece of plastic bag, like the big air bubble for shipping. And I cut up some yellow bag, and I cut up some black bag, and added some strips in there. And it's getting fairly thick. It's multiple layers thick. And so I'm kind of sandwiching that, but kind of creating a more textured or detailed surface than just my original plastic bag. And if you've got lots of different colors of plastic bags, you know, it seems like everybody's got a bag full of bags. That is a great place to start sourcing through there. I had a mysterious piece in there, I didn't realize. But just kind of check things out and cut different shapes. In this particular example, what I did was I took a piece of the yellow and I kind of just rolled it up so that I could get kind of this confetti-like shredded paper look. And I took my scissors and I cut back a little bit just so that I would have some division in it. And then cut that almost like cutting little yellow plastic noodles. And then unstringing those some and letting them out. They get very staticky. But then you get kind of a streamer effect. That static is problematic. Probably could wet my fingers and get that to stop. Okay. And then again, the parchment paper over top. Iron that. You'll have to go back over multiple times, probably check it. Iron it, check it, iron it, check it. Be very careful, don't burn yourself. Be careful when you're using your iron that you don't set the hot side down on the surface and just leave that there. You always want to set it upright. Okay, so that bonded really well. It's still kind of hot though. Okay, so what I do with it from there, that really is what I've got to figure out. But I can at least make that original surface that I'll be able to work with.